Hello, everybody. This is Insane. You're watching Knives, Hearts, Rainbows Gaming, and I'm about to play Flight Risk for a second time. This is the difficult game where, although there's not many controls that you have to use, they mess with your brain because you have to use the arrow keys as well as the WSAD keys, all of which are directional keys, and then the spacebar is the only select option. But the arrow keys in my brain, I know that just moves left and right in the environment, but the WSAD keys are the ones that actually do things on the screen or look at the manual. But in the moment that you're stressed trying to get the questions and answers to respond, your brain keeps telling you to press the arrow keys. So it keeps messing me up. So, alright, let's see if I get any better here. Alright. Alright, so we got a guy going immediately here. I'm just going to go right in and ask him what his speed currently is. Also going to ask him about everything else. Alright, so. So 45 is his speed, and then A2 for everything else. So we come over here. A2 means no. So his landing gear is not on, his flaps are not open, and his radar is not on. So, come back over here, he's got turbulence. Turbulence means... Alright, his speed needs to go below 33, his flaps need to be closed, and his landing gear needs to be disengaged. So, his landing gear is not on, so I gotta tell him to reduce his speed. I told you to drop your speed. He didn't listen to me. That's his fault, he's dead. Oh, no, actually I just told him yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was my fault. So, alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so, again, I know I'm going to ask him all of these things right away. Right? So he's going 36 miles an hour, or kilometers, and he's no on everything else. Alright, so, no, his gear's not on, his flaps aren't open, and his radar's not on. Alright, so, and he said B3. Oh, he said he's scared. There's nothing to respond to, I'm scared. Got turbulence. Oh, there we go with that thing again. Alright, turbulence. He's at 36, so he's got to drop his speed. .32, that's good. So for turbulence, flaps need to be closed. His landing gear needs to be disengaged. Okay, so I know everything's off right now. Nothing's on. So the next condition he has... This is the farthest I've ever been in the game. Okay. And I guess at some point I'm going to have to tell him to put his landing gear down. Unless he knows to do that by himself. Alright, still none. At this point, low vision and landing. Okay, so yeah, so I will have to guide him in landing. So he'll have to drop his speed, and then turn on his radar and his landing gear. Radar and landing gear. Storm. Speed above 60. Uh-oh. Oh, no, the other way. Other way. Speed, radar speed, C2. Ah, damn. See, that's what I was talking about. So, my brain got locked on using the arrow keys to do things, and I was supposed to be using the WSAD keys, and I got locked into that. So, alright, let's try it again. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just hit him with... Oh, this is one of the glitches in the game, by the way. See, I can't interact with anything here. So I have to actually quit and then start the game again. Not sure what that's about, but we'll see. Alright. Coming in. Nope, see, there I go using the arrow keys again. Take my hand off the arrow keys. There we go. What's your speed? Answer to everything is he's going 49 and he's got nothing engaged. Alright. Go ahead and move this over. Alright. Okay, you don't have to go up and down, even though the animation of the pages go up and down. You can use left and right. I think that's going to help me out a little bit. He's got turbulence. Alright, so he's got to drop below 33. Make sure... Okay, everything else is already done, so he's just got to do that. So he needs to... C1. Dude, drop your speed. Told him drop his speed. A4. A4. Oh, confirmed. Okay, well. So he was doing what I was telling him, but he just didn't drop down fast enough, I guess. Alright. Start again. Oh yeah, alright. He's scared, but nothing I can do about that. He's going 47. Everything is off. Ear flaps, radar. E2. I'm unsure. Okay, he's got turbulence. Alright, so we know that he needs to lower his speed, which is this one. True to see what your speed is. He was 1 over. Ugh. Alright, go again. Oh, gotta quit again. Start the game again. Alright. I'm getting better. I'm starting to memorize some of this stuff. Oop, not B5. $43, everything's closed. Got it. E2. Alright. Unsure. Alright, so. I already know C1. Alright, so that's all speed stuff. There we got pressure drop. Alright, open your flaps. Nope. Open flaps, C4. Okay, good. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so flaps are open. He's doing 52 now. And he's still unsure. So I got that. Turbulence. Alright. So now you gotta drop below. Oh, you know what? I probably should have told him to do the flaps first and then drop the speed. Alright, one more time. $45, everything's closed, and he's unsure. Alright. Alright, so he's got to open his flaps. E4, flaps. Okay. How you doing now, buddy? Still unsure. Alright. So there's another pressure drop. Going 55. Got him out of that. D4 is flap toggle. Be getting close to needing help or something else. And I think once he makes it around that corner and he hits that very bottom spot there, I think that's where the landing comes in. Alright, so we got some turbulence. Alright, so I'm gonna hit him with the flaps first. And I'm gonna tell him to lower his speed significantly. Wow, I got it. Alright, where are we at? How's your speed? How are you? Still unsure. He's at 32. Okay, good. Alright, so back over here. You should be clearing the turbulence here in just a second. And next thing is going to be landing, so it looks like I'm going to have to tell him to drop his speed more. And then this time, his landing gear, nothing about the flaps, leave the flaps alone. This time his landing gear and his radar need to be engaged. Unless he's about to hit something else, like a storm or vision. Storm goes up. Okay, so if it's any of those other two, his flaps gotta be open. Farthest I've ever been. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna hit it with the landing now. Oh, pressure drop. Alright, what do we got? Gotta raise his speed again and open his flaps. What was open flaps? C4. Seriously, that's so close. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I keep thinking I have to go back and pick it again, but if it's already the default one there, right there in the big thing, I can just keep hitting send over and over and over again. I don't have to keep going back to C2 or C1 or any. Okay, alright. Well, if I've learned anything, I know I'm gonna have to quit and start again. Alright, one more time. Here we go. See, I'm getting the hang of it. You guys are coming along on the ride with me learning this. Alright, there he is. We're just gonna hit him up with all the questions. Too bad I can't just type D1 or D2. I actually have to navigate to those things. And how are you? Alright, 47. He's unsure, everything's closed. Alright. Over here. Right, got. Tell me what his situation's gonna be. Low visibility. Alright, so drop your speed, open your flaps, turn on your radar. C3 with radar. No, C5. Maybe I should have asked him when he dropped his thing to there. Because he opened the flaps to engage his radar, because everything was turned off by default. Alright, restart. There we go. Oh, can't interact. Quit. Start. Alright, this will be my last go. Nope. Take my hand off the arrow keys there. I mean, I know all of the other ones are already going to be no's. Okay. There's going 42. Move this over so I can see what he's going to need. Storm. Alright, increase his speed, open his flaps, turn on his radar. D4. Got him. Alright. Need to pass that. Alright. Well. If I had to guess, now they're going to hit me with turbulence. Since the flaps are open, they're going to want me to close the flaps. So either turbulence or... well, no, it might just be turbulence. And then drop his speed. Right. Usually once it gets right over top of that radar, it's time to go. Come on, go. Pressure drop. Okay, his flaps are already open, so now he just needs to... well, he's already good then. Yeah, flaps are open. Radar's engaged. His speed's over... yeah, it's over that, so we should be good with low pressure. Shouldn't have to do nothing with him. So now it would be like turbulence and then landing. Or it would be... that's open, that's engaged. So low vision, I would just have to quickly drop the speed to 15. That was good. And if history is any indication, he's going to make it down almost all the way to the bottom of this before something else happens. You got this. Getting close. Anything other than vision? We did the pressure one already. Storm. He's already over 60. His flaps are already open. And his radar's already engaged. Only thing left is going to be landing. So I'll have to get the landing gear engaged. That's C3. Radar's already engaged, so C3 and then drop his speed. C3 and C1. I'm on storm warning clear. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell him to do that. Nice. Touchdown. I got a Steam thing there. There we go. Pilot is alive. Landing was successful. Alright. That was a happy ending to playing this game. This is Zenseng. You've been watching Knives, Hearts, Rainbows Gaming. I can't believe it took me that long to get my brain wrapped around the controls. But I managed to successfully land somebody. And, yeah. So, I might play it again. If not, at least I got through this, and it was a fun little game. So I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.